The wire instructions are open on your laptop at 11:48 p.m. Sunday. Closing is tomorrow. Purchase price $2.3 million. Your cash in $230,000. You reread the number like it might shrink. It does not. Neither does the responsibility. You are buying a 19-year-old HVAC company in Tulsa, 27 technicians, 14 trucks, 312 maintenance contracts, and a reputation built on answering emergency calls faster than bigger competitors. Revenue looks stable. Margins look decent. Debt service will not care about decent. The seller, Rick, is 62 and tired in a way sleep does not fix. His wife wants Florida, his knees want out of attic crawls and summer rooftops. He says he is retiring. You believe him. You still verify everything twice. You do not have $2.3 million. You stack the deal, SBA loan, seller note, and your down payment. On paper, it looks elegant. In your body, it feels like standing on a narrow ledge with good math and bad weather. Final structure: $230,000 down, $1.6 million SBA debt, $470,000 seller note interest only for 12 months. The seller note is what made the deal possible. It is also what keeps your calendar honest from day one. The bank approves, then attaches weight to the approval. DSCR covenant at 1.25. Monthly reporting, personal guarantee. You sign anyway. People romanticize ownership until the signature line includes your house and every quiet hour after midnight. Diligence shows cracks under the clean story. Receivables aging is wider than expected. Parts shrinkage is higher than anyone admitted. 3 large commercial accounts represent 41% of revenue. One of them is already asking for a pricing review. Then the key risk surfaces. Danielle, the operations manager holding dispatch together, is exhausted and considering leaving. Nobody mentioned this in the CIM. You meet her before closing, ask direct questions, and listen longer than you talk. Closing day comes with dry documents and no movie soundtrack. Funds move, keys transfer. Rick shakes your hand twice. By noon, you own a company with payroll this Friday, trucks that need fuel tonight, and customers who do not care you are new. Week 1 tests the whole thesis. A rooftop unit fails at a hospital account during a heat spike. 2 techs are out sick. Dispatch is overloaded. You spend 14 hours in the office and still finish the day 1 callback behind. Cash pressure arrives fast. Vendor invoices stack. Insurance drafts hit early. Inventory habits from old management tied up cash and slow-moving parts. You stop pretending scale alone solves discipline. It does not. Process solves discipline, or nothing does. You launch 3 immediate moves: weekly cash huddles, same-day invoicing enforcement, and a parts approval threshold for non-urgent purchases. None of these changes are flashy. All of them change velocity. In tight businesses, velocity is the hidden margin. You renegotiate supplier terms from net 15 to net 30 with 2 key distributors. In return, you commit volume and cleaner forecasting. You also reprice underbid maintenance contracts at renewal, and you lose a few. Losing unprofitable work is part of surviving leverage. You sit with technicians in small groups, not one big speech. You fix a broken overtime policy, clarify bonus triggers, and promote Danielle with real authority and compensation. Retention risk drops when people can finally see fairness written, not promised. By month 4, service gross margin improves 3.8 points. Average ticket rises from better diagnostics and approved upsells. Maintenance agreement renewals climb because response times normalize. Nothing went viral. Systems just stopped leaking where nobody was looking. Month 8 is the first time you breathe without checking the bank app every hour. Covenant reporting goes out early. DSCR trends above minimum. The seller note is still there, still real, but now it feels like a plan, not a threat. At year 1, revenue is up, cash conversion is cleaner, and customer concentration is lower after adding mid-size contracts. You still carry risk, you just understand it now. Fear gets smaller when numbers become daily language instead of monthly surprises. At dinner, someone says you got lucky buying a $2.3 million company with 10% down. You nod because explaining the whole thing would take hours. Luck did not build the model, negotiate terms, keep staff, and make payroll in July. You bought with 10% down, yes, But down payment was never the strategy. The strategy was underwriting reality, protecting cash, and executing boring systems under pressure. Leverage only works when discipline shows up before the bill does.